Hey everyone, alright, we are back. Just finished week 6. Week 6 was Kramer versus Kramer of 1979. Let me just start off with this is probably the best film of the 6 weeks I've been doing this that I actually enjoyed. In fact, I would probably put it back on and watch it again, if not, and go out and buy it on DVD. I really like this one. For those who have seen it, will have an idea of what this movie's about, and those who haven't, thankfully, I'll give you a little synopsis here, as well as some spoilers and some key things to look at with my personal opinions as usual. So let's go ahead and get started. So week 6 was Kramer versus Kramer of 1979. Keep in mind, during 1979, the late 70s, Meryl Streep was popping out movies like it was going out of style. She put out 3 movies in the 1979 era. 1979, this was her last one in which she finished the decade on a high note. We can now officially start hitting the 80s. Finally. So let's continue on. Film facts. Distributor was Columbia Pictures. The premiere date was December 19th of 1979. Director was Robert Benton. The writer was Robert Benton, based on the novel by Avery Conan. Producer was Stanley R. Jaffe. Also starring Dustin Hoffman, Justin Henry, Jane Alexander, Howard Duff, and Jo Beth Williams. Already getting into this, we see that there's a lot of famous names attached to this movie, which really helps it out. So to get going, for those who don't know what this movie's about, Kramer versus Kramer, it's kind of self-explanatory. Husband versus wife, custody battle. It starts off in a very intimate moment. The opening scene is a close-up of Meryl's face. And then as it starts to pan out, we see that she is sitting on her son's bed, just gently petting him. You know, I love you, I'll see you in the morning, have a good night, don't let the bed bugs bite, I'll see you in the morning light. Nothing can be more intimate than that. And no one can expect what she was going to do in the opening 5 minutes of this movie, in which her husband Ted, aka Dustin Hoffman, comes home, super excited to tell his wife that he just landed this huge bank account, or not bank account, but some sort of account with his advertising, and he's now bringing home twice the bacon. He comes home and she just, Ted, I'm leaving you. And he's a little baffled, like, am I really hearing this? She says, here's my keys, here's all my credit cards, here's the tickets to the laundry, everything, this has been paid for, that's been paid for, and she just starts to leave. She doesn't even take her son, Billy. Billy is 7 years old, and she leaves him behind. Even though Meryl Streep is just what they would consider a supporting actress, with only, I think she topped at 5 scenes in this entire movie, we started loving her, and then we quickly hated her, but no one actually ever hated her. The character, how could you leave your 7-year-old son, but hey, I guess it's just kind of the way the movie went. So now we have Ted, Dustin Hoffman, who's super, he's married to his job. You know, you can count on me 25 hours a day and 8 days a week kind of guy. And he quickly has to turn his life around when he realizes, oh no, my wife isn't coming back. And he tends to Billy. And it's definitely an emotional roller coaster, uphill battle, defiant little child. When's mom coming home? What happened to mom? Where's mommy? And they don't tell you until towards the end, in the 3rd act of the courthouse scene, that they actually got divorced. They are now a divorced couple, ex-husband, ex-wife. Meryl Streep's character, like I said, does not make a performance again until about the 3rd act of the movie when we start to come down off of the climax. It was super touching. It won a lot of awards. I'll get to it in just a minute. Some of the scenes were improvised. If you want to watch it, you can figure out which ones you were. If you don't want to watch it, I'll go ahead and I'll tell you. The scene in which Meryl Streep and Dustin Hoffman are sitting in the cafe talking over how you been, what's up. She tells her husband, Ted, I want Billy back. I want our son back. And he gets so upset. He gets up and he throws his wine glass. No one was prepared. That was Dustin Hoffman just improvising that scene. So the shocked look that Meryl gives in that one, or I'm sorry, Joanna, the shocked look of Joanna is a true feeling. Shock. And from what I read on the DVD, you can actually watch the documentary part of it in the interviews, and Meryl goes off on Dustin Hoffman for scaring her so bad like that. So a little more information about this movie. In the courthouse scene, she wrote her own monologue. That wasn't screenplay. That was Meryl being legit in the movie. Dustin Hoffman was also going through some marital separation at this moment too in his life, so a lot of his emotions and words and actions are genuine and at heart. Here's quite a bit of awards, so brace yourself. So Meryl won the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress, her first of 3 Oscars to date. To date meaning Into the Woods of 2014. She also won the Golden Globe for Best Supporting Actress and earned a BAFTA Award nomination for Best Actress, not Supporting Actress. In addition, she won Best Supporting Actress from numerous critic groups for Kramer vs. Kramer and for The Seduction of Joe Tyan and Manhattan. Kramer vs. Kramer won 43 awards and was nominated for an additional 17. It swept the Academy Awards, winning Best Acted Screenplay, Actor for Hoffman, Supporting Actress for Meryl, Director and Picture. It was also nominated for Best Film Editing, Cinematography, Supporting Actress for Jane Alexander, and Supporting Actor for Henry, but at the age of 8 became the youngest nominee for a competitive award in Academy history. The film won Best Picture, Drum at the Golden Globes, and received 6 BAFTA Award nominations. Benton also won the DGA Award and WGA Award. This kid is 8 years old and he just won. 8 years old. If that doesn't tell you dreams can come true, I don't know what will. So it was right here. It's the highest grossing film of 1979. They could not have picked a better woman. That could not have been a better movie for Meryl Streep to end the 1979 decade. It was... I just caught the vibe of this movie. It was a good movie. Kids these days, or I guess my generation, may not grasp it, but if your mind's mature and you have the thought of the adulthood, it'll make sense. You'll get this. So on that note, we'll go ahead and we'll wrap this up today. And for next week, of week 7, it's The French Lieutenant's Woman. More war movies. Here we go, guys. Alright, I'll see you next time. Tune in again for my year with Meryl Streep, 52 movies in 52 weeks.